Professor Preeti J. Rajput. Are you there, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Professor Preeti J. Rajput is Assistant Professor and PG Head at D.Y. Patil School of Engineering Academy, Ambi, Talegaon. She has a Bachelor's in Electronics and Telecommunication and a Master's in Digital Electronics. She is presently pursuing her PhD from Pune University. Specialization includes VLSI designing and spintronics technology. She has departmental PG head in electronics and telecommunication, received Best Paper Award in AIP conference at Bangalore, worked as host and presenter in college technical events, different conferences and workshops, organized different technical and non-technical events for students as well as faculty with MATLAB, MEMS, Vidya Vimukte, conducted 2 days workshop on VLSI system designing at DY Patil SOE MB, conducted 2 days workshop in HDL programming using Verilog at SCADA Technology Private Limited in Pune in December 2018, workshop conducted on PLC system at SCADA Technology Private Limited again in Pune in December 2016, worked as team leader for academic research partner with SCADA Technology Private Limited, delivered expert talk on personality development at TCCPE College, Akudi, Pune, invited as guest lecturer on communication technology at DY Patil, Ambi, expert talk on research methodology at DY Patil, Ambi, worked for NAC SSR drafting member, conducted faculty development program, college best teacher and counselor award, and recollects keep going on and on. Very welcome again, Professor Preeti Rajput. Please go ahead with your keynote address.
Thank you, sir, for giving such a magnificent introduction about me. I am really privileged to having the keynote speaker in this conference. So we are running short of time, and so we'll wind the session because I am also having another assignment in other side. So probably I have to wind it within 15 to 20 minutes. So as rightly said about the Dr. Atul sir, he gave the overview about how the importance of the scientific paper. So I'll just give some brief idea about this scientific paper. So how to study and read the scientific paper while presenting or while preparing any kind of scientific paper. Okay. So the outline of this particular session, why we have to read the scientific paper before going to study any research topic, or we have to enter in a novel idea or research parameter. Then basic structure of research article, step-by-step guidelines, which I wanted to give. And there won't be any thumb rule that we have to follow this particular parameter on this particular way. So every researcher having their different perspective, their different own strategies, they could read the research paper in that way. I am stating this on the basis of my experience. So why we have to read or we have to analyze the scientific paper? So particularly the scientific paper is the heart of the scientific community. So major communicate to which provides or which way gives the way to communicate about your research findings. So what is in the recent areas that you have to be dealing with your particular research topic. They may update yourself in your research area. Okay. So also they give or they provide the knowledge that what research has been or what the particular topic has been done so far, and what the problem statement you have to formulate it while dealing with your particular topic. Then the which questions which are not resolved by that particular researcher, and you would be able to answer those questions in that way. So if you unlock one question, so you have to be unlock many more ideas. So basic structure of this research article that you need to follow by every standard research paper, if we observe that the title, abstract, introduction, literature review, methodology, result, discussion, conclusion, acknowledgement, and reference and appendix. So these are the basic structure we usually refer in a legitimate or standard or peer-reviewed journal. So before you begin, what parameters you need to check? So firstly, you have to check the publication that is very important, because if you are starting any novel research idea, so probably your idea is having some novelty or not. You should check the authenticity of idea, whether this research has been done in previous researcher or any scientific community, they formulated your problem in that way. So you, for that, or for getting the knowledge about that particular idea, you must check the date of the publication. The next is the author affiliation. Why it is important, author affiliation and author name. So whatever the research they carried in their particular laboratory, or whatever the result and experiment and analysis they have made in their research paper. So probably the availability of the instrument, the availability of the functionality of the instrument would be in their particular laboratory or what. So you could be get the facilitated with those laboratory while checking this author affiliation. The author is belonging from the particular university, particular college. So it may have in that kind of facility. So if you wanted to carry your research in the same domain, so you may contact them and you could be performing your research in their laboratory too. So now the which journal you have to be checked while reading or while choosing the any scientific paper. So you have to be very keen insight while dealing with the scientific paper. So you have to choose a peer-reviewed journal, which is a reputed, legitimate journal. So publications are the important parameter of your novel and research finding or formulating of the detailed problem statement. Then next is if we talk about the title, it is a one-page summary. You may get the whole idea or little bit idea about the title once you deal with the research or scientific paper. So whether it is related to your area of interest or whether it is related to your research topic or not. So it gives the proper or exact idea about the research topic. Again, we could say the title is nothing but the main conclusion of the paper. Once you read the title, you have to skim that paper. Once skimming in the paper, you find all the headings, whatever the patterns they are following, whether this pattern you would be able to understand or not. So for that understanding of these patterns and these headings, so you must be familiar with the unknown words, that is the technical words and phrases, the some kind of abbreviations they might be using. So you would know the proper technical abbreviations of those words, so you would be able to familiar with that, what author wanted to deliver their content. So then next you have to move to the introduction part. Once you're done with the title and then you have to move with the introduction part. So introduction, author gives the brief summary about the research idea, what research they wanted to carry out, how the idea has to be initiated in their mind. So probably you have what path they have to follow and what are the contents they have to incorporate into the particular research article. Okay, so that's why you have to read the introduction while dealing with this. Then later on, the main title and subtitle, which are the part of the introduction or the part of the literature review. So it gives the total outline of the research article. So once you understand, so it gives the total outline. Just a minute. Outline of the research article, then how you would be able to understand that how the researcher has organized his manuscript in a proper way. So probably you won't be familiar with the mathematical concept in a once view. So you have to explore these mathematical parts and you have to reach the 3 stages of the particular research article. So now again the literature review part. So literature review part comes after the introduction, or it may start with the different title or sub. It comes under the different title or subtitle, or it may start with a new paragraph. So probably this literature review is the important part of the research article, which completely based on or which emphasize the what previous researcher has done so far in this particular area, what are their expected outcomes, how it gives the beneficial to the society, and what are their limitations and what are the future perspective for that particular research you have to carry it out. Then next is that you, while dealing with all these parameters, you must raise the major question to yourself only. So what's the paper about it? The paper is completely focused on aim or purpose, or what is the aim or what is the purpose of that paper. You have to understand what author wanted to tell us. So once you get the knowledge, then and then you have to move forward to reading the next part. Then what are the techniques and tools they have to adopt it for that carried out this particular research in the final outcomes. Then next question, you ask to yourself what problems try to solve. So whether this gives the proper solution to your problem. If not, then whether you have some future perspective to resolve this problem in their next step. So in article 1, if I wanted to show you, see, this article 1, what they show after introduction parameter, this is the one sample article I'm showing you for the example point of view. This article shows that this particular author or Marty Edel is showing the result, show that the antiferromagnetic belts are the active element of this spintronic. So they are stated about what they did and what they concluded and what they are expecting. Okay. Okay. So again, the second article they have to said about, this is the review article particularly. So in the review article, they explain the problems with the above mentioned logic about what that author has to be stated, that whether it is useful in the coming days or how the technology has to take the new shape. So probably this article is mentioned in this way. So in the many more terms they have elaborated in the literature review article.